Yes, today it's all about second house. Welcome. Let's get into it. So, second house. First of all, let's learn where is the second house in the cosmos and the bigger system. Second house, so first house is the east side where the sun rises. Just below it is the second house. Below, not up. So below 30 degrees from first house, below second house. So its timing is every day there is a timing of each house. Its timing is 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Let's understand how second house acts in your life. First house is if we consider a normal human being's lifespan of 100 years, and then we divide this whole lifespan into 12 houses, then second house becomes your early childhood. Why not first house? First house is before birth and during birth, at the time of the birth. It is that condition. In what circumstances you'll take birth? How will be the circumstances around you? What will be the atmosphere around you? The weather conditions, your mother and father's condition, your condition. Then second house becomes once you are out in this new world. You open your eyes. Sometimes you don't. Once you open your eyes, what type of nutrition you will get? What you will eat? And later on, how will be your upbringing? This is all second house. Second house is also about in your early childhood as well as in your whole life, what you will value the most. Whether it's knowledge or money or social status, whatever it is there. What you will value the most. The other aspects of other planets, they also mean in this condition, but still if you have the condition of planets in which you are, suppose you need to value for the money or education, whether you'll go out in the world to look out for your value, that we see from the second house. You value this thing or that thing, but whether you'll go out for that is the second house. Second house is your face. First house is this. Second house is right in it. The facial expressions, your eyes, your nose, your lips, your cheeks, not your ears, they come in the third house. It's also related with your speech, second house. All we see, whether you are going to be a good orator or not, second house. Then comes out to be the things you inherit from your parents or from your grandparents. What type of social status you get, what type of wealthy situation or not wealthy situation, what do you get, what do you take from your inheritance? It's all from the second house. What your father or your mother, not mother particularly, but from your parental side, what type of situations they were dealing with. So that is the thing you get in your second house. Second house is also about your property, your accumulations, your hard-earned money. What you get from the world and you put somewhere, that is you store in the second house. So second house becomes very important in accumulating something. If you want to buy properties, FDs, or bank balance, you want to increase your social status. Second house is also related with your joint assets with your wife. Though it's your money, your hard-earned money with your wife in accumulation. How much efforts your wife put in to accumulate something and you put at the same time and you both accumulate. We see it from the second house. In what way? In which direction? Through which karma you'll bring that accumulation, you and your wife, or you and your spouse. It's second house is also important if we need to look an artist's chart for fame. Second house is important if we talk about karmas related to learning, karmas related to knowledge, spiritual knowledge, occult knowledge, ancient knowledge. Because second house is directly looking at the 8th house. Don't see like this, that this is second house and this is directly opposite is the 8th house. They are apart. No, they are not apart. It's 360, remember? So they are joined at some point. That's why it's important. That's why always 7th is important. 7th, directly opposite, very important. It's 8th house is what? Deep-rooted things. Knowledge, ancient knowledge is what? You hardly get those texts. So you need to really find out. You need to go out, search for it. Okay, I'll talk about 8th house some other day. So second house. Second house is also death and rebirth of your spouse. Second house is also important if we need to look at whether death is good for you or not. Now, if we apply the Bhavatam Bhava concept, then everything becomes, you can read actually everything from just one thing, from one aspect, from one house. So then if we put Bhavatam Bhava, then second house becomes 12th from the 3rd. Losses related to 3rd house, like loss of your younger siblings or anything which is related to 3rd house. And it is 11th from the 4th, so desires, wishes of your mother, elder siblings of your mother. So guys, this is approximately all about second house. Okay, now I need to tell you one more thing. There's a secret behind it. This house is active during 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Why do some of the wealthiest people are active in the morning? You look out for it. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. This house matures in between 34 years to 36 years. Eventually, nowadays, we accumulate approximately in this age only, or after this age. But depending upon the planet, which planet is looking at it, which planet is sitting there, In which zodiac sign? Right? So this was almost about second house. If you really want to have your consultation from me, so please visit my website www.aadyog.com. And if you want any consultation about yog, again visit the same website. For astrology, go in the astrology section, Aad Yog astrology section. For yog, just select Aad Yog. Okay, and look out what services I have to offer. Till next time, I'll make another videos I'll share some secrets behind the houses. Okay, so stay tuned. A lot of information is about to come. So please, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, consider it, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you.